Marida and Mohammed grew up with a love of fresh local ingredients and home cooking. Learning to cook alongside their mother and 4 older siblings, these self-taught foodies honed their cooking skills to appreciate natural ingredients with a touch of spice. Marida is originally from San Fernando, Trinidad. She came with her family to Canada when she was a teenager. Along with her sister Narita, they both acquired a love of Canadian favorites, as well as traditional Caribbean dishes. These 2 talented sisters seized the opportunity and applied to Season 1 of the popular MasterChef Canada cooking competition, both being chosen among thousands as part of the top 50 home cooks in Canada. Marida went on to finish as the runner-up. Since the show, they have both appeared on Canada AM, Cityline, and The Social, as well as others as guest chefs. They both continue to share their love for food through sharing recipes via social media and in real life. Their goal is to inspire people to find a love for food through delicious, natural ingredients while adding a little spice.
Hi, I'm Marida Mohammed, and today I'm going to be making a curry shrimp Poutine Pasta. I know, it sounds strange, but I've decided to put 2 of my favorite things together to make the perfect dish. And the best part is that it comes together so quickly and easily with just a few ingredients. For this dish, you will need some shrimp, any size will do. I've just chosen some large jumbo shrimp that I've peeled and I've left the tails on. They come looking like this with the peel on, and you can save them for a quick stock on the side, or you can just toss them out. They're great to have, and it's nice to use the whole shrimp without throwing anything out. So to get this dish ready, we just need a few simple ingredients. Many of these ingredients can be substituted. I've got some chili flakes or fresh chilies. Today I'm going to be using both because I like a little extra heat. I've got some pink salt, a couple cloves of garlic, some sun-dried tomatoes, a variety of colors of tomatoes. Anything will do. If you've got canned, you can use that as well. And I've got some fresh asparagus that I've cut up into bite-sized pieces. Any green veggie will do. Spinach, frozen peas, fresh peas. I also have some heavy cream that we're going to be adding. Some fresh grated Parmesan cheese and some olive oil. And that's the oil that we're going to be using for this dish. The first thing I like to do, I really like to get the oils in my ingredients going. So I really like to take my chilies and my garlic, a little bit of that pink salt, and I like to really mash it all together. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll get my stove going on a low flame because I want to get the oil going nice and hot. And I'm going to add my fresh ground chilies and garlic. The protein in this dish can also be substituted as well. You can use chicken as well. You can even use fish. I love fish in pasta. And you can just leave out the meat completely and make this veggie dish, and even vegan, with some coconut milk or any milk substitute would work really well with this. Chili flakes is always nice. I like to put a little bit in the oil just to kind of flavor it. And then turn your fan on for this because it does get pretty spicy aromas going on. We're going to put the shrimp, now that the oil is nice and hot, into that hot oil. These cook quickly, so I'm going to leave them on the one side, and then you can see they're already going pink, and I'm going to flip them quickly because I'm going to finish cooking it later on in my sauce. I'm going to toss it in one more time, but I do not want them to overcook. I'm going to take them out. They're nice and plump, and add that to the side. To cool this oil down, I'm going to add a little extra oil to the pot. now I'm going to start to add my veggies. I'm going to start with my asparagus. I'm going to add my potatoes next. I'm going to leave those for a little bit. I'm going to add a little extra of those red chilies and some more of those flakes right on top. So I'm going to add some heavy cream now. And now I'm going to add the sun-dried tomatoes. And as much or as little as you would like. Notice I'm not adding salt at this point. I've already added salt to my garlic and chili mixture that I ground up. And there is salt in the seafood naturally. And I will add a little bit as we go because there also will be some salt in the Parmesan cheese and in the cheese goods. And I don't want it to be too overpowering for our dish. So I've got my sauce going. Ooh, shouldn't have touched that. Really hot. Note to self, use hot holders. So I've got my sauce going. And I've already pre-cooked my pasta. I've just drained it and I've put it to the side. But I did keep a cup of the starchy cooking water just in case I needed to thicken anything up. I am going to add the curry now. To finish this dish, we're going to add our cooked pasta. I've cooked about a cup of noodles. We're going to add that. Any noodle would be fine. I liked a small noodle. Really was trying to mimic the shape of a French fry, which is why I chose this noodle. But any noodle will be fine for this dish. So what I've done here, I've added the noodles to the sauce. The noodles have been cooked al dente, so it will continue to cook in the sauce. So don't worry, it'll cook and it'll actually thicken up the sauce as well. So I'm gonna leave that in. Stir this around a little bit. Get that all nice and mixed up. It's really quick. We're gonna add our shrimp back in, and that sauce is gonna coat our shrimp. We're gonna mix that up. And then we're gonna turn that heat off. We're gonna sprinkle our cheese in. And then I'm gonna break these pieces of cheese curds just right in there like that. You can give it a taste once you've got things mixed up. Cheese is gonna melt nicely in there as well. I like to add some fresh basil. I think it's really important to pay attention to how we're treating the environment, and what a great way to eat our pasta and then have salad when we're done. So you can see the cheese curds, it's gonna be layered. I'm gonna start with the noodles. I'm gonna layer it in here like that. And you can see it's creamy, it's spicy. We've got those veggies in there as well. If it's spilling out, that's okay. I've scooped it out and I saved the top as well. So we've got our pasta, like so. You can see it looks amazing. We're gonna finish it off with some extra Parmesan cheese on top, of course. This is gonna sound crazy, but I've got some finely chopped cucumber on top. I've got some green onions. Why not? I've got some greens. We could put a chili like I like to have on the side. A little extra drizzle of olive oil on top. And there you have it. A delicious, healthy, quick meal anyone will enjoy. Let's take a taste. Look at the cheese stretching, which is what you want from a really good poutine, of course. So good. And look at this shrimp. So good. I hope you try it too.